I never thought something like this could happen in my peaceful suburban town. But as I stand here, shivering in the cold night air, I can't deny the fear that grips me. It all started a week ago, when a strange carnival set up in our town's park. I was hesitant to attend, but my friends convinced me. We wandered through the rows of colorful tents and rides, laughing and enjoying ourselves. But then we stumbled upon a tent with a sign that read, "Pose Carnival." My friends were intrigued, but I felt a chill run down my spine. Something about this place didn't feel right. But before I could voice my concerns, we were ushered into the tent by a tall, pale man with a top hat. Inside, the atmosphere was dark and eerie. The air was thick with the scent of incense, and I could hear faint whispers echoing through the tent. We were led to a stage where a woman with long black hair and a flowing red dress was performing a dance. It was mesmerizing, but there was something off about her movements. It was as if she was being controlled by an unseen force. Suddenly, she stopped and turned to us with a sinister smile. "Welcome to Pose Carnival," she said in a voice that sent shivers down my spine. "Do you dare to face your deepest fears?" My friends were excited, but I couldn't shake off the feeling of dread that had settled in my stomach. I tried to convince them to leave, but they were too caught up in the carnival's twisted allure. We were split up and led to different rooms, each one with a different theme. I found myself in a room with a large pit in the center and a pendulum swinging above it. The walls were adorned with pictures of Edgar Allan Poe's stories, and I couldn't help but feel like I was trapped in one of them. The pendulum started swinging lower and lower, and I realized with horror that it was getting closer to the pit. I tried to run, but the door was locked. The walls began to close in on me, and I could hear the woman's voice echoing in my head, taunting me. Just when I thought it was the end, the walls stopped moving and the door opened. I stumbled out, shaken and terrified, but my friends were nowhere to be found. I searched the entire carnival, but they were gone. And as I made my way back home, I couldn't shake off the feeling that they were still trapped inside, facing their worst nightmares. I never returned to the carnival, but I couldn't escape the strange occurrences that started happening in our town. People began disappearing, their bodies found in a state of terror, and every time there would be a poster of Pose Carnival left behind. No one believed me when I told them about the carnival and its twisted games. But I know the truth, and I can't help but wonder what will happen when the carnival returns next year. Will it claim more victims? Will anyone believe me before it's too late? As the months passed, the carnival became a distant memory, but I never forgot. And every time I see a poster for a new carnival in a nearby town, I can't help but feel a chill run down my spine. I know that Pose Carnival will always be out there, waiting to claim its next victims, and I pray that it never finds me again.